What is up? Welcome back to the channel. We're pretty late starting this video today, so hopefully we can get some good stuff done. But it's part 2 of the Fevo interior overhaul restoration. So last night I let... Man, that bird is annoying. So last night I let our interior dry, hung it up, and it's all nice and dry. Sorry, the carpet, not the interior, lol. It's all nice and dry. Got the other front part outside. So what I've actually been doing off camera is I've redone the mounts on the seats so they sit way lower, and I'm really happy with that now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start fitting our pieces of carpet into the car, and we're slowly going to start putting things back together. Got all our center console pieces. Grabbed a nice new center console piece yesterday because this one has all the switches in it and that's manky as, so we're just going to start reassembling and kind of see where we get to with this, but fingers crossed we can get it all finished. I want to start daily driving this thing, so that means the interior needs to be sweet. So yeah, first things first, let's chuck the carpet in. Cushy carpet is in. Already looks freaking a million times better, which is nice. Starting to get windy out here. Damn, stoked on that. Massive difference already. Now I'm gonna go ahead and chuck the center console stuff in, and then I'll bolt the driver's seat in. Alright, well apparently I've got the loudest birds in the world around me at the moment. Shout out Australia. But the interior is looking insane. It really made a huge difference. It's pretty much the whole thing. Everything looks super tidy now. Like, it looks freaking awesome, man. Still some stuff I need to get, like this is crap, so I need to get a new one. This one looks like it's being held on with noodles. I have no idea what frickin' the previous owner was thinking there. Apparently silicon's their favourite thing ever. But the whole car's just looking like super tidy now on the inside. New seat position feels fantastic, way lower, which is nice. These seats definitely worked out well. They still need a massive clean, but man, this thing has come up wicked. Still need to put a head unit in it, but I'll sort that out. Alright, it's another day. Super rainy outside, but now we've got lots of light. I'll show you guys properly what the interior looks like. So, as you can see, it looks a million times better in here. Super tidy, heaps cleaner. No manky buttons anywhere, no crazy wiring. But to be honest, I'm going to get the steam cleaner, and I'm going to put a fragrance in it. And I'm going to basically just run it over the whole car so that it puts the fragrance through the seats, through the carpet and everything like that, and just kind of makes it all super fresh, because obviously it just smells kind of not really anything in there anymore now that we've cleaned everything. Obviously just tuck an air freshener in it. I put a cherry one in there, but yeah, super stoked on how it all come out. Now it just needs a big detail from my friend Dan at Dan's Detailing. That's the Dan that's always here with the S13, by the way. He'll just get into all the nooks and crannies around the dash and clean everything super perfectly. So that's pretty much the interior done, but while we're here in this video, we're going to go ahead and finish cleaning all of our headlights. I've got to fix this headlight over here that we put acetone on. I bought another headlight the other day, as you guys saw at the record, but it was actually the wrong headlight. I didn't even think to check. So it was like a Mirage style headlight instead of this Evo style headlight. So it is what it is. So instead we're going to try and fix that. I'm also going to put some brackets on our bumper to hold it up more, to stop this gap between the bumper and the bonnet, and just see if we can't get it looking absolutely perfect. I really enjoy just having this thing parked here at the factory because it's so nice to look at. After this is done, in another video we're going to do the exterior detail, and I'll just get little dents like this out as well, which is quite simple to get out. And we're gonna go over the whole thing and just make it look absolutely perfect. It looks really nice on camera, but there are a couple of things here and there that you can see that I just want to get touched up, and this thing should be pretty well finished. Dyno tune on Saturday, heavy duty clutch to go in, new gearbox to go in as well. Okay, there's still a little bit of work to do, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna rip the front bumper off. Also, as you can see, the mesh is gone. I took it off because I'm putting the smaller emblem on. So let's just tidy up this front end and get it to exactly where we want it. Alright, so I quickly whipped up some L brackets off camera. I've got the jack under the front bar to hold it up in the position exactly where I want it. I measured up some L brackets so you can see them sitting one here and one here. They're just sitting there at the moment, so now I'm going to whip out the welder. I'm just going to tack them on, then I'll pull the front bumper off and we'll weld them up properly. And then that way, next time we slide our front bar on, it's going to sit nice and perfect and super high. So pretty simple, but makes a big difference. How good does this engine setup look? Oof, she nice. Off. I quickly just did those welds on the L brackets and also just re-welded this bracket, and quickly actually just popped these brackets on underneath as well for the intercooler because I didn't have them on, and now the whole setup is just super solid. Sorry I didn't film that, but you know how it goes, sometimes you got to get things done, son. So while that's all cooling down, we're going to go over here. We've got our headlight that we screwed up with the acetone, so I'm going ahead, go through all the sanding grades, wet sanding it because you guys recommended it. We'll go down to like 3000 grit, and then we're going to buff it up and see how it comes up. Cross your fingers for me that this works. Let's go. Alrighty, so I've gone through all the grits right up to 3000. Come up already a lot better, obviously still super misty. It's pretty much like wet sanding a car, or it is exactly the same as wet sanding a car. So now we're going to buff it. This should come up, fingers crossed, super shiny. So here we go. There we have it. That's a fairly good result. I could probably keep going, which I will at some point, and just go even harder with it, but as it sits, that's a million times cleaner than what it was when I melted it with acetone, so fantastic. Whew, I'm pretty happy with that because for a second there I thought there was no way we we're going to be saving it. So I can throw that back in the car. It should look pretty friggin' sweet. Oof, right, so just set the headlight in there. Boom, looks fantastic. This one has like kind of a bit of an orange tint to it. I did the same with this, quickly just sanded and buffed it, but it just looks slightly different. I don't know what it is about, but all good. Also added a rod just here, just for nice stability for the bumper to sit on, just so that the bumper's not sitting on that, and then it like lifts those parts of the bumper up, so this supports it all the way. So hopefully that's enough to give us the lift that we need. So we'll go ahead and chuck the whole thing back together now. Very exciting, hopefully for the last time. So cross fingers, let's go. Alright, she's all back together. The headlights are still just sitting there at the moment. I've got some adjusting to do. I've got to make up some wee spaces so that the headlights, like this one's sitting nice and flush out, and this one just needs to come forward to fill this gap, which isn't too bad. Got a new little emblem in there now, which is way better. That's the exact size of the actual Evo emblem, which is nice. Just little subtle things that make this car just one step closer to being as nice as it can possibly be. So fantastic. Oof, looking good. That's a wrap on this video, guys. Real happy with the way things are coming out, but the list of jobs to do is always endless, and there's lots more to be done on this car. Tomorrow, the next video, we're doing a cost breakdown on how much this thing has cost to build. I'll include the heavy duty clutch that we haven't put in yet, just so that basically it should be a finished product. And we'll have a total cost as to how much it costs to build. Chuck a guess in the comments below. The closest person to the actual dollar figure will get some free Lakeside Co merch. I actually don't even know the total cost of the car. I haven't done the calculations yet. I'm gonna go home and do them tonight, but it's gonna be pretty interesting. So hit us up in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video for the cost breakdown. You, peace, bye.